Where we left off last time was discussing the classification of connectors, but we also need to understand, at least at a high level, their architecture. This helps understand connector operation and administration. Let's take a look. So in general, there are three types of connectors. I just wanted to quickly show this architecture slide to describe each of those center boxes: the plugin, policy sync, and data server. So attached to Apache Ranger, is the whole subject of this talk is how things are connected to Ranger and how they're connected to Privacera. The top one, the plugin method, is the original methodology for Ranger, where we had multi-node systems like Spark and EMR. It is a Java plugin system, typically enabled via the boot or init script of that system. So when those clusters are starting, for example, when EMR starts, um, Privacera would be installed via some boot script actions. This would enable both, in specific cases, would enable both fine grained access control and object level access control, depending upon how you have configured it. The second one, policy sync, or is sort of a newer methodology for technologies like Snowflake and Databricks Unity Catalog. It helps sync policies and user access controls to those technologies. It is a JDBC level connection, which we'll be able to show you in terms of the demo. And again, this is mainly enabling fine grain access control in terms of the policy connection, more so than object level access control. So this is really about the control of tables versus files. So the final technology then is data server, which is cloud object storage control. So this is a binary control, not a fine grain access control, but object level access control over files within a both bucket and the folders within a bucket. It is essentially a proxy server where you have a single administrative IAM role at the top level, controlling access to the users which are connected to Privacera. Um, all users then from that point forward would be accessing your object storage via the data server. Um, some other key points are, other than some initial configuration differences in how we're setting up the connection to allow access. User essentially, it should be transparent to the users. They can access objects the same way they did previously, including the command line.